So lately, I've been quite busy working on my new feature length animated experimental film. So I thought I'd take a break from that and check out one of my earlier works, one of my earlier experimental stop motion live action animated films. So yeah, let's check it out. Start. Um, so you start out you hear the main character voice the main character, an actor, obviously, counting uh, during frames because someone must have told him that you're supposed to count, but he quickly realizes after this very long blank moment, just for it's supposed to be very organic. So yeah, he's still using the counting, but yeah, he quickly stops using it because he realizes, oh, he doesn't really need to do it. Did it in the last one first, just because here he is testing out sound effects instead of counting. He's just showing his progress as an animator. That's what it's about.
And
here he is showing his
the green glowing thing.
Quite disinterested mother.
Highlighter that I opened up, and I put it in water, and it all evaporated.
He is very sciencey
and, you want to
and experimental. That's what he does. That's what it's about. It's about this filmmaker, and he's showing his life.
You can see
the cool.
Well, if you look closely, there's like a line.
Things he finds.
Where it's glowing.
His mother is very disinterested. She's probably texting her boyfriend or something.
This guy's red.
She wanted to get back to that. But yeah, the point of this being in the movie is to...
And his shirt's glowing.
Just to make it more organic and natural. Like, this is real life. This is what people do.
Into the light.
He's documenting
that was my room.
Here he is getting much better at animation. And here's another very organic, natural moment. People do this all the time. They dance, they laugh, they have fun, and it's a little awkward and clumsy, but that's what life is. It's been a while. I can't remember who this is supposed to be. I don't think it's his mom, but the actress wanted to remain anonymous. So I mean, you never see her face. Yeah, just you know how it is. Yeah, this is a large segment that we did to include in the film.
Not again.
It was filmed in a bathroom.
Ugh.
It was a choice for a set because it was dark. You could turn off the lights and there was no light. It looked like you're in a cave. So it was an ideal place to film a cave location.
Well, because Couldn't see so well. Yeah.
Yeah, it was dark.
And
this isn't really bloopers though. This was planned.
oh no, you just destroyed it. What are we gonna do?
You have those organic moments
Well,
and those fictional,
I'm not really sure.
planned out moments sparsed out in between.
Dear.
Just for that experimental, experimenting with media and how it can
don't worry.
tell stories.
All you have to do is... Where does it go? It's not easy to fix. Oh, really? I'm
not sure.
You're supposed to do it.
I think the main character here is supposed to be like
well,
a giant being in control.
Oh dear. What are we gonna do?
Who films everything he does.
This remote control. It's really expensive.
With his little Lego friend.
Oh well.
We did have technical difficulties with our camera setup. We didn't have a digital, it's digital cassette.
What was it?
It's very old. It's been in the family longer than I've been alive.
Dear. How do you zoom it out?
So yeah, we had some technical difficulties, but we left it in. So the crash wasn't a blooper. I guess this could be a blooper, but we had to do it all in one take. Not like film where you're limited, but we just wanted to limit it ourselves. Just
oh, it's not up there.
To make it more organic, you know?
There we go. Never mind. Oh dear. Maybe.
Yeah, got right back to work. Filming.
Where did this piece go?
Yeah.
Now I know. Never.
It probably was part on the actor's side.
Yay!
For these problems, because we gave him the camera.
Yeah. Yay.
To
okay.
Film.
Not again.
Just for a natural look, but wasn't very experienced. But as you saw in the beginning of this clip, his animation skills had improved.
Oh, where did this go?
But he wasn't actually the one animating.
Use that as...
He's just an actor. Actors can't animate. Someone else was animating. We had an animator, professional animator. Just worked out all the quirks, you know.
Put the
yeah.
thingy-majiggy thing on there.
So
it's called a drill. Oh yeah, it's a drill.
The actor
Yay!
Wasn't very good. We probably could have.
How about?
No, I'm not gonna say we could have gotten another one. That disrespect the actor. But
it's kind of hard to do this.
You know, he just. We didn't have very many options then.
There. Well, we're gonna put the thingamajiggy on a person. See?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do that.
Yeah, there isn't much to say.
And put it on his vehicle.
This film is very short for. Experimental films are usually quite long.
I can't believe it's red.
This one's only.
You scared me half to death.
45 minutes.
Sorry.
I'm distracted. There's people outside. I think they're Amish.
Well.
Okay.
Ooh. Ow. Why did you do that? Hit my weenie. It hurts. Ooh, I gotta boo-boo.
We had some injuries. They were fine.
No, don't worry.
It was okay.
Boo-boo's hurt. Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
I'm
At
fine.
least the vehicle off control.
Yeah, the sound effects budget
Really
wasn't
hard
very
to
big
control.
either.
I mean, really?
It was a zero budget film after all.
Because
We obviously had this entire section
Because
scripted
it
out. We knew exactly what we were doing. Besides the camera troubles.
Well, zoom it out. Right. If you recognize, I'm taking a video in the bathroom. Okay? Yeah.
We're trying to be self-aware. We are aware that we were filming in a bathroom, but it was necessary
I'm so happy.
for the cave location.
Well, he's happy because
Now he's kind of narrating. We had him narrate what the little guy was feeling.
The vehicle is now fixed.
Yeah.
So, hope you enjoyed the video.
We had a very big audience who enjoyed this.
That hurts.
More injuries, but they're
Not
all
right
good.
there. I hate it when you run that thing into things. Oh, poor person! He fell off. Oops. Well, we're not going to have a very good time fixing anything. Okay? Bye!
And that's the end of that segment.
Oh!
We always end it with a little bit of jazz. Like the news channels ended their segments. You know, like the helicopter going around. You have to imitate real life in your artworks. And that's what we were trying to do.
Fader do. Oh well.
So we almost always ended the segment with jazz music. And a fade to black. Short segment. See, the animation skills are definitely improving since the beginning. No more counting. Realize you do it frames per second, not seconds per frame. But that's just the character development. That's how animators learn. Oh, this next segment's quite long. And yeah, we had to get a stunt driver to crash for that. It's kind of hard to get stunt drivers on a zero budget film. But
Hi.
we love imitating news channels because that was probably all that was on the TV.
What happened to this poor vehicle?
Yeah, we found that car in a junkyard, so that's why we were able to do it so cheap.
It has been in a Billy bad accident, and just
yeah, it was brutal.
Yeah. What am I supposed to say? Yeah.
She was very distracted.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Bye. Oh yeah.
We had to do this all in one take.
Thank you very much.
No retakes.
Very thank you.
Very thank you indeed.
And we will be talking with the people in the accident. We'll see what they say about the amazing crash. It's never been seen before.
This was all intentional. This was planned.
Why do we keep falling? Because the ground is shaking.
Make it more natural.
It's actually something else. What is it? I can't. Okay.
It goes on for quite a while.
Why do we keep falling?
Because you know, like physics, you're clumsy. big sausage fingers. They just always get in the way.
Sorry.
That's just how life is. It's okay to apologize.
There. Yeah.
Yeah, problem solving.
There, now we won't be falling over anymore. So, this is reporting live from the scene. How did it hurt during your accident? Well, yes, it did. And in fact, I got a serious injury. Yeah. Ugh. Well, that's not good.
People who speak all the time. It's natural. It's okay.
Well, anyways, and we are going to talk with the racer in the car that he crashed into. This dummy crashed into. So, let's talk to him and see what he has to say.
Character development.
Yep. I've won the race!
This is
Can you believe it? I won it!
The annoying villain character.
Oh yeah. Wow, he's acting very crazy today.
Just full of so much self-confidence.
So, did anything fly out at you once it crashed? No. In fact, it didn't even damage my car. Oh, did it really? Yeah. It didn't. Just have a look at it.
His accent just was all over the place.
Well,
again, zero budget film. Couldn't get very good actors. So,
are you happy that you weren't the one in the accident? Yes. Very, very happy. Well, they both fainted.
Yeah, you know how people
are. Maybe they're both happy
on, like,
and both
cocaine or crack or whatever.
But let's have a look at the vehicle that was in the accident. Come on. Let's go.
Blackout. More jazz. Because it's a news channel, you know? They got jazz all the time. A helicopter view. We didn't get a helicopter.
The vehicle the green vehicle moved. That's why it's right there.
A crane.
It was actually way over here.
Hear the voice actor. When he does mouth jazz, saliva just gets out of control and he just drools.
No one ever touched the vehicle.
That's why he's like breathing in all the time, you know?
So the guy can get out. But this is recording of Lego News.
Yeah, we got her up on a platform.
Back.
That's how she was up there.
Now, hopefully it's green background.
Just for like the surreal,
hopefully you enjoyed the news.
Like a green screen almost, but like real life.
See you next time.
Yeah, ending it like VeggieTales and the news at the same time.
Trotter. Yay! Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun.
The actor was very enthusiastic. I guess that's one good thing about him. Fade to black. It's a very cinematic technique. Second part. Yeah, we got those technical difficulties.
This is the weather. Yeah.
That was planned.
This is the cool creation.
Camera problems.
Alright, look at this amazing building.
That was quite a feat.
It's made of over
considering it was a zero budget film.
Over 50 bricks.
Over 50 bricks, yeah.
And it even has, it's one of the first models.
And a light.
That has something.
We were very lucky to have access to this on our set.
So,
again, more mouth problems.
And it even has its own bank. Wow.
You had to
then
roll
you wouldn't
with
have
it.
to go so far. And it has a generator. You turn it on.
It was very nice.
Zoom.
The generator also teleports you.
You can go
pretty cool.
in and watch TV, and it even has a grow ray and a shrink ray. How cool
Yeah,
is that?
Shrink your enemies,
And the
grow your
world's
friends, or
most
something.
expensive boat, which can go 145 miles per hour. And
135 was really fast at the time.
things from Atlantis. So,
It gets pretty intense sometimes, you know.
and we
That's how
have a
life is.
shark man, human being, man-eating shark man. That's what keeps it human. And exhibit, or whatever they call, and a gold monster.
The prop team had
Hope you
a
enjoy
fun time with this movie.
Whether
Making all these props, you
and
know.
the world's largest projector.
You gotta have the world's largest projector.
See how that works.
It's very important, you know, for the like IMAX, you know, they're really big. You gotta have the big projectors too.
Right now, the
Makes
light's kind of going down.
very nice image quality. Like this camera was, this film was made for.
Yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed your great weather. And next time we'll be talking about the space shuttle.
Yeah, we
See you
gotta
next time.
borrow the space shuttle. That was pretty cool. But we didn't do the segment about it. We were running low on time. And mouth jazz.
Made by Jack. Oh dear, the battery's going dead. I'll have to plug it in. See you tomorrow, or maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Next time.
The actor. Yeah. Wasn't actually made by him. It was made by me, the director. I produced it as well, but
Action.
this is a quite long segment.
What did you?
You had a messy child's bedroom set.
Yes. I'm really sure.
Set designer had a blast with that as well.
Yes.
Everyone on the team had a great time with this.
Doing that. Doing what? Asking me. Oh really? Yes. I'm gonna destroy you. What? Step closer.
You know how people are.
What do you mean?
They get
Do
angry, get in fights.
Now what?
It's like life, you know.
Now I'm going to do something. Like what? I'll show you.
Some people are just
What's that
genuinely evil.
It's to do something with
And
you.
you gotta
Like
know when
I'll
to
show
see
you.
them.
Prepare to die.
Brutal.
Oh dear, please don't do it. Please.
This is an intense
Do
moment.
it. Are you
but-
sure? Yes. Please don't do it. Please. 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 Ow.
As you can tell, some very unexpected things can happen. Like life. Like you gotta show that in your movies.
That was a lot faster than I thought. Actually, yeah, it was.
Just, you know, give your movies a more organic feel.
Oh, the camera's on. Oh.
Not sure what kind of music this is. If it was music.
Okay, this story is about a musketeer
This segment's even longer.
in time.
There's really not much I wish I could say about this. What can I say about it? It was really simple to make.
Do you see me?
You see, the set is
Yes.
just a Lego platform
The only way to
with
don't pick
the
me up
child's
again.
bedroom in the
No.
background. We had a stunt actor do that. It was quite a nasty fall, but he did okay. See, animation is just fantastic, considering it was done on a cassette camera, which you cannot take pictures on.
Yeah.
It's all video, but it looks like stop motion.
Well,
so it's a story about
of how
a musketeer telling a story.
Traveled in time from this mad scientist that traveled back into time, and he died. And I found his space traveling vehicle. His time vehicle.
To be honest, I probably wouldn't do a segment like this in a movie I'm making now. It's quite bland. Except for the sci-fi elements, those are pretty cool.
And I traveled to the future.
I guess it was just a character, you know, the character could have been a little bit more developed. Instead of starting in the future, should have started from the beginning, you know. Or else there's no development. And fade to black. Yeah, we found that trash at a rummage sale, I think. So it wasn't all trash, it was just... Yeah, we got right to the Andy Griffith song.
Hey, what's in there?
He had to take his hat off just to dig all the dirty work.
Ooh. What's this?
That was a very difficult visual effect to do. We had to do a jump take.
Oops.
Yeah, and our props were very fragile. They were low budget, so... But it was a very cool spaceship, time machine. The CGI department did great with
oh no! Get me
the
out
flying
of the thing!
Sound effects were pretty good for the budget. Very dynamic and exciting.
He traveled in time. He went from the 1600s
We had
the
guy from Twilight Zone narrate his part as a cameo.
The 300th century.
Just because he's cool. I don't think I even knew that he was in the Twilight Zone. He was an actor, and we hired him, and he just happened to be from the Twilight Zone. Just that early 1900s feel, you know, late mid 1900s. Yeah, CGI, all CGI. We had difficulties with the camera in this part too. It's a very difficult camera to work with. Instead of moving the camera to where the action was, we had to move the action to where the camera was. So it required some real-time planning, as you will see in a moment. We did pick up the camera a little bit, but again, the zooming problem. Just to get our bearings. And then when we put the camera down, it's just not looking in the right direction. So we had to line it up, line at the shot, looking at the screen with our feet, and then pointing at it with our feet, and then knowing, oh, okay, that's where it goes. It was very difficult. It was some good real-time planning on my part, though. It was my idea.
How do I get out of here? Where am I?
I guess the actor
What was that? I heard something. What
for
was
the
it?
Musketeer is pretty good. He just didn't have very much character development, which is unfortunate.
How am I supposed to get out of here? Ooh, what does this button do? Zap! Didn't do anything. Hold on.
We had a monster creature.
Oh, dear.
It wasn't CGI, it was a costume.
Some sort. Help
A
me.
rubber.
Help me.
It might have been used on some other movies, but it was at least cheap to get. The lore behind this is a bit complicated. I probably won't go into it right now. But that's what happens when you stab the time machine with a trident from the sea monster.
Oh well. I think I'm still alive.
He was indeed very confused, coming from the past to the future. And having things fall from the sky. Rapid speed, but he steps on it right away. He's comfortable. Not quite.
But right there. That's the last time the knight or the Musketeer has ever seen something until
I wasn't sure what. I forgot what the ending's about, but
wait
sure
till next time to see what happened to the knight. So, hopefully,
unfortunately, we never do.
You enjoyed this show. Bye.
Okay, but we definitely enjoyed that. Spiral fade. You know how like Star Wars does it or something. Gotta imitate that. Oh wait, never mind. We did do this part. I forgot.
And time Musketeer. And here is how.
Oh wait, never mind. We don't. We just look at the time machine. It was a little behind the scenes, just to sort of break the fourth wall, within the film. Yeah, you gotta.
Okay, here is how you make.
That's how you start every scene.
First, I'm gonna take it apart. Okay.
But I mean, he was acting, so you have to say action.
Use the pieces from. Okay, here's what you need. Two of these.
Was very familiar with the time machine, even though he was an actor. He doesn't know how to animate, but he does a little bit of prop making.
Okay, what I'm holding.
So some shots of the time machine were CGI, but some of them were real props.
And one of these, as you can see, and one of these.
It's very simple to make, though.
A 4x2 piece. No.
Yeah, it's a 4x2. It was a little confusing when we were working.
An 8x2, however you say it. Okay. So.
You know how it is when you can only do one take.
Here's what you do.
You can either do a really good job planning it, or you can just go with it and see how it goes. And that's how we did it. We didn't do very much planning.
And then you put this piece here.
Planning only slows you down. Improvising is the best way to go, I think.
This.
That's my method anyways.
Yeah.
There other directors have their ways, but I have mine,
So. However you like, you can put it like this, or like this on both sides. I'm gonna think it's like this. I'll have to check, but you can put it however you like.
The actor might have had
in between
memory problems. I'm not sure.
Circle things.
He might still have memory problems.
Things.
I haven't talked to him in a while.
You get this
I hope he's doing all right.
It should look like this. I'm gonna check if you really make it.
Yeah, I hope if he sees this, he should reach out to me. There's some more stop motion. Unpredictable moments, you know, like you run into the sky. It's there. You can run into it. And then you get run over by a car. That's life. And then they build the Empire State Building to hide your body.
And
they've done that.
The end.
So the rest of the film is kind of just like little short segments.
Hello, everybody. Goodbye, everybody.
Just kind of closing things off, you know, for moments in the film. That's how you do it.
End.
You gotta tie up all those loose ends before it ends. That's what happened at the Empire State Building.
The end. The end.
Very important to announce the ending of it. Some of these might have been like tech demos, sort of, but it's experimental, you know. That's how you That's how you go. Experimental films, you do experimental things. See how they turn out. Did a little bit of claymation here too. That ooze was very toxic. It might have gave that guy cancer, but I think he was fine. This was a robot we borrowed from very briefly. We had access to it. We are experimenting with flashing lights. Because it kind of looks cool, you know?
Action!
And the shadow sort of looks like a road.
Look in the mirror.
Here we told the actor to act like a psychopath. Like if the camera was like locked up in a cellar and, you know, like psychopaths, crazy people, what they do crazy things. And I think the actor did a great job impersonating one. Because we wanted him to be a crazy person. Camera difficulties again. Just like the main character, you know, like he wasn't always that normal. He broke character there a little bit, but it's fine. Like from the beginning, he wasn't really that normal, and now we know why. Some cool mirror visual effects. It was brilliant. Prop team made a pretty cool robot. It could also fly, as you will see. Yep, see, it flies. It was pretty cool.
How'd you do that little thing right there?
This is something really cool.
So this is one of those more genuine moments.
Oh, I forgot to serve some other things.
So it goes, his parents, his mom, his dad is dead. His mom invited a bunch of people over.
Don't do it!
Not sure why.
Guys,
Oops.
Don't mess with those.
Sorry, I was trying to turn the light on.
We don't need the light.
And he would have this ambitious idea, and he thought everybody would love it.
Okay. Be ready.
He had a poster on the door as people came in and they saw it. Not many people really cared though.
If some come to you, you may keep them.
Some adult even laughed at him.
That was totally unexpected.
Take some of those.
Probably a teacher, I think.
What are they?
Not sure what she was doing there, but she was there and she kind of let him down. Unknowingly, maybe, but. And he also had his friends there, and he didn't really care. They didn't really care. It was kind of a downer moment for him. But he went with it anyways. Because he prepped for it. He folded all those dinosaurs. It's more one of those organic moments too, like we're gonna turn the camera off.
Are you ready?
No.
No. Okay.
He was gonna show his mom, but I don't think she ever saw it. Just because he decided she probably wouldn't care.
But those don't come in yet.
Alright, let us know when you're ready.
And that's his little cousin. He was very adorable, and he and the actors were great friends, but you know, he kind of grew up into an arrogant teenager.
I'm checking if it's still on the game. I might check on the
And
you know what? Just turn off the cameras.
yeah, I won't say much more than that.
I'm coming in.
Don't
No,
he
Josh.
doesn't. The actor doesn't talk to him anymore.
Okay.
I mean, I don't either. I haven't seen them in years.
I'm not going to see it. Let's go get some. Come on, brother. We can come in and get some. Turn the lights on. And you can take some of those if you want. You can take some paper ones out. I want this many.
But he wanted to be very helpful. He was a great actor for his age.
Is it too much? You can keep them.
Not sure what he's doing now.
Not that.
You know how it is, like you meet all these great people and they're part of your project, and then you just go your separate ways.
Wait. How about we just let's get Noah? No, he didn't want to see it. These.
So we have a little building moment
Apparently, no, but still. Just
where
didn't look like he wanted
his
to.
cousin reassures
Besides, it's
him.
not that entertaining. It's cool. Well, it wasn't that entertaining to anybody. I thought it was cool. Can I have them all? Other people didn't, so I don't see the whole point of doing it. Can I have them all? Can have most of them. Yay.
Yeah, have your letdowns.
Most of these? No, just keep
It's
those.
life.
Just keep those there.
And sometimes people don't
Okay, then I'll get this.
realize it. How you're feeling. You can even like act moody and they just don't notice. We just wanted to show that with this scene. I think it's a very important scene in this entire film. It's one of the most important. Back to stop motion. Just like the contrast, real life and fantasy, you know? Kind of like with that dancing moment earlier. We just had those random cuts, just kind of like at the beginning, organic intro, organic outro, just ties it into a nice bun. Then I think we have 40 seconds of blue. We might have forgot to put the credits on this part. I don't have the credits list anymore, so I can't provide that. I don't remember any of the actors' names. Um, so yeah, so that was my film that I made 10 years ago. Final thoughts. Just like things are bittersweet, you know. Like this film, it's bittersweet. You have your forced moments, you have your natural moments. It's just like you do things to impress some people, and then some things you do for yourself, and those are the more natural moments. Yeah, something like that. I think that's all. Yeah, bye.